Today, on October 11th, the Church celebrates St. John the 23rd because on this very day in 1962, he opened the Second Vatican Council. That seminal moment inaugurated a 4-year process that transformed Catholic life in seismic ways. It was an inflection point between what was and what is. The anniversary of this point has been designated as the feast day of John the 23rd because the Good Pope, as he was affectionately known, laid the foundation for Vatican II. We thank God for the gift of good St. John to our church. So if you enjoy getting the daily readings on the USCCB website, thank God for good St. John. And if you enjoy having access to the entire Bible on our website, thank God for good St. John. And if you go to Mass this week, spoken in your own language, thank God for good St. John. Because of the Second Vatican Council, we have these things and so much more. The blessings of the Council are still being realized. And for all that, thank God for good St. John. In the readings today, Jesus tells his critics, "Every kingdom divided against itself will be laid waste, and house will fall against house," which we more commonly hear as, "A house divided against itself cannot stand," the translation that Abraham Lincoln used in 1858. In our age of polarization and violence, it is a warning we need to hear again and again and again. And this month, the Catholic Church is engaged in her own international dialogue called the Synod, itself a fruit of the Second Vatican Council, which good St. John set into motion. Let's remember that John the 23rd, before he was Pope, was a diplomat during World War II and the Cold War, when there was so much anxiety and uncertainty in the world. And he was a peacemaker, which we especially recall with all the wars and violence that we are seeing around the world this very day. The Synod, or rather synodality at its heart, is a way of being peacemakers. It heeds Jesus' warning in the gospel today to avoid being divided against each other. And the path towards peacemaking begins by putting down our proverbial swords and encountering God, who is present in the face of the one with whom we may disagree or even despise. Jesus wants us to journey together and to listen more intentionally to each other, not just to hear their voices, but to understand and appreciate their experiences and perspectives. Jesus does not want his own house divided against itself, whether that be the Catholic Church or the human race. Now, if this seems like an insurmountable challenge for you or for me, we turn again to good St. John for inspiration. You see, he started out as a simple peasant priest. When the conclave elected him in 1958, he was supposed to be a kindly caretaker pope. Besides, what could this rotund little pastor really do? Yet what a gift of the Holy Spirit, using the simplest of persons to bring about world transformation. So let's do our little part to bring a spirit of synodality and peacemaking into our homes, our parishes, our social media accounts, and our local communities. We can show Jesus ours is not a house divided. We can show the Lord that we, like good St. John, can be unexpected prophets of real peace.